Here in Milwaukee, game one of the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Aaron Ashby. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to go here. Here comes Max Muncy. Just off the outside edge. So we're off and running in game one.
First pitch, 7:08.
In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Mookie Betts now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
One out, base is empty. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's to third, and that chance handled. To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound now, Big Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Booth.
Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
This is Bryce Terang. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And now it's William Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. And that one is inside. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now it's Christian Yelich. That one way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Ball. 2-1.
Swing and a tapper. Throw on to Freeman. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Brewers strand one, scoreless after one. Game one of the National League Championship Series.
Number 5,
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Ashby back to work. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Check swing didn't go. And it's 2-1. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Freeland makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Tommy.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed. No score here in the second. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Will Smith in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich on the move and makes the grab, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Game 1 of the NLCS. Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
In there at the knees. Strike one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the next pitch is way outside. Breaking ball misses down and away. Breaking ball inside. And the count's full. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Sal.
Now here is Sal Frelick, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Vaughn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pajes makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the rookie third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. On the ground to third. Call to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And that one upstairs, ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We played 2 full, no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the third baseman, Alex Call. There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots, or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Check on the runner. Call. Back easily. Hernandez getting to start in left. 33 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Left field, way back there. And out of here. And they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Andy Pajes digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the NLCS. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy
No.
just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ashby winds and deals. Nice stop. There's one.
He goes.
Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a
batting.
thing of beauty from start to finish.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie digs in here. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch
Ball.
misses there, and that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Perkins under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Joseph Ortiz. The pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's a little high.
That's a ball.
And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That to right. Hernandez sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And the batter now, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. Glass now, ready and deals. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it remains 2-2. That's inside. Out to short. Betts. On to first.
Out.
He made the pitcher earn that out after a long
Now
at-bat.
batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball. That
No,
pitch
that's a
just
ball.
misses the inside corner,
One
and it's
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Two outs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Full
misses
count.
there, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ripped on a line to center. Pajes makes the grab on the run. Offense held in check there. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
High.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 5.
There's Freddie Freeman now. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. On the ground. Ortiz. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
2 down, base is empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Caught looking his first time up. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Now
Brewers,
it's going to be
the catcher,
William Contreras.
Contreras.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Up the middle. Bats up with it. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Late on that fastball.
Ooh,
No ball.
Baya.
1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next
1-1.
offering way off the plate. And that one hammered. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounds one to short. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, center field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping in, Will Smith. Ashby back to work. Just
Inside.
missed. And there's a strike. And a
Ball
curve
2.
is down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground to second. The throw to first.
Out.
And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Call.
Now the third baseman, Alex Call. Singled and scored his first time. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Ashby out of the game, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Quinn Priester.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
The left fielder, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 2-0. Game 1 of the NLCS.
The Brewers,
and now here is number 21.
Durbin.
That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
One and two here. There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground to the left. Bats up with it. Slings to first.
Out.
That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Good
Center
late bite on that
number
slider.
16.
Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Blake Perkins, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One, two.
The Dodgers up by 2 here in game 1 of the NLCS. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after
Now
hitting a line
batting,
drive
the
that finds a
shortstop,
glove, but you will
Joseph
get some high fives. You know, when you make great
Ortiz.
contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Edman on the run. Throw to first.
He's
on
out.
the money. Nice play. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Priester goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And there's a foul ball. To the right side, Terang. Over to first.
Out.
Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Muncy digs in. 0 for 2 in this one. And
Ball.
misses inside.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else,
Now
anything
batting,
but the breaking ball.
shortstop, Mookie
It's a great pitch to hit right there if
Betts.
you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And first offering is fouled off. Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Betts into second.
Just a
Now
really
batting,
nice job
right
of
fielder,
turning on that
Leon
pitch and smoking it down the
Hernandez.
line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. Priester checks the runner. Swing and a foul straight back. Betts stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Well, we go bottom 6. And now Jackson Chourio. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez puts it away. 1 up, 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Brewers trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Base knock center field.
He was now batting over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, William Contreras. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Bounce to third. Call. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Next pitch is outside. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz throws to first.
That's an out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Freeland. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Will
2
Smith.
outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
2 down, nobody on. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That one just misses.
1 ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. The left-hander on now, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
For the Brewers,
Oh, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ground ball right side. Edman tosses to first. Yelich out on the play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Rolled over to third. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. Pitch misses. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Right side. And that one handled in plenty of time. The first 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they're down 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th. And now Alex Call.
Alex Call.
Priester back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Vaughn under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Kike Hernandez. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That one's in there. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away here in game one of the NLCS. And that's down and away. Here's a high chopper. Vaughn takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. New pitcher on here, Anthony Banda.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the third baseman.
For the Brewers, the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-1 now. There's the strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Too low.
A little bit low. And the count's even at 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, no outs. And here is Joseph Ortiz. Up and in, ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The changeup missing. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2. Popped in the air. Left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Oh, right to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. And that's in for a strike. That one inside. And now 3-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Base hit. 1 run in already. The second run scores. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Anthony Banda done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So out of
Los
the pen
Angeles,
comes the right-hander,
number
Shohei
17,
Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
So 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. There's a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Pickoff throw. Terang dives back in safely. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Line drive, base hit. Over to Edman, And that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here comes Max Muncy. New pitcher now Jared Koenig.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Mookie Betts now. On the inside corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up here in the late stages of game 1. And
no,
1-2.
Inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bounced up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And Betts is set down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that,
No
you're
ball.
feeling like
2
you
strikes.
are in command.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't can't get to it as it drops into the corner. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Move to second. Hernandez back on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This to third. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Here's Yelich at the dish.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a base hit right there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Now Andrew Vaughn. Ball one, no strikes. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
First and second, no outs. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Winning run stands at second. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Yelich flies around third. In comes the winning run, and the Brewers walk it off to win game 1.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.